Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope you're all keeping well. Today I'm going to share with you a recipe for a condiment. It's a brilliant condiment that fulfills all the 6 tastes. This is an age-old recipe, a traditional recipe passed down from my great-grandmother. I just want to ask you this. Do you often crave for something sweet or pungent, especially after having dinner and lunch? Yeah, this is the one that makes us eat a lot of dessert and later leads on to more health issues like obesity and heart issues and diabetes, if you are craving for a lot of sugar. Now in Ayurveda we say that if there's some taste lacking in the meal that you just had, it could lead to cravings. A meal must have 6 tastes in order for it to digest well. And actually we can overcome this problem of getting rid of our cravings by having condiments with our meal. So what we are making today is called Inji Puli. Loosely translated, it's sour ginger. So we make this about 3 times a year and it's stored in a bottle in the fridge. So what you see here is the leftovers, so it's time for us to replenish. So here is my mom. She's 81 years and she has enjoyed making Inji Puli for us for the past 65 years. And I can tell you it's a time-tested family recipe. So let's start, but before that I must warn you, she'll be going very fast and I have to help her as well as recording this. So her measurements are all estimates, but then I will put it down in the description box, the actual measurement that she has used. We have taken about 300 grams of fresh green chillies from my garden and sliced them thinly like this. We have also used about 300 grams of young ginger. Now the ginger must not be old and fibrous. We have already diced the ginger into very small pieces. Meanwhile, we have also soaked about 200 grams of tamarind in water, and then my mom is now removing the fiber from the tamarind, so it must be absolutely clear of fiber. So now we have already strained the thick tamarind juice into the clay pot and now adding some plain chili powder, then some salt. So you see we already have sour from the tamarind, pungent from the chilies, and now saltiness. So the 3 tastes are already there. Next we add some turmeric powder, and we all know the benefits of turmeric. Now mom is mixing and breaking up all the lumps from all the powdered spices so that we get a fine, smooth consistency like this. Now we can turn on the flame and cover the pot so that it can cook fast. So while this is cooking, mom has already taken a handful of parboiled rice and dry roasting it. Now this must be roasted until it's only brown. Don't let it puff up, and then it must be taken out and kept aside. In the same way, we dry roast about 3 teaspoons of fenugreek and put it together with the roasted parboiled rice. Let it cool down and then grind it into powder. Fenugreek, mandayam or methi seeds has got bitter astringent taste and it has got lots of medicinal value. So this is what I've got after grinding the parboiled rice and the fenugreek seeds, and then I keep them aside. Next, we are heating up about 1 tablespoon of cold pressed coconut oil and we are toasting the diced ginger and sliced chilies. Now we are doing this to remove the moisture from the ginger and the chili. We should not cook it completely. The crunchiness must still remain. So once it's slightly dry, we drop all of this into the boiling tamarind mixture. So now give it a good stir and let it now cook. Let the sauce thicken. So now is the best part where we're going to add a sweet taste. So here I have about 200 grams of palm sugar. You can also use jaggery. So we are now adding the palm sugar slowly, little by little, and at the same time we keep on stirring the mixture. So we keep on stirring to dissolve the sugar, and also we want all the ingredients to combine well. Mom always says that in a perfect Inji Puli, all the six tastes must be felt. Of course, the sweet, sour, salty, and pungent taste will be overpowering, but the bitter and astringent taste must also be felt mildly. That is why we add fenugreek, which is bitter and has some astringent taste as well. Moreover, the powdered rice helps to bind all the ingredients. So now we are adding the fenugreek and rice powder slowly, little by little, and at the same time prepare for tempering. So for the tempering, we are going to use mustard seeds, fenugreek or vendayam or methi seeds, curry leaves, cumin, hing powder, asafoetida. It's also known as perengayam, and some dry chillies. Now we heat up 1 tablespoon of cold pressed sesame oil. It's also known as gingerly or nallanai in Tamil. So this oil is the best to bring out all the flavor of the spices that we are using here. See, I've added the mustard seeds and they're crackling up, and once they crackle up, I'm adding the fenugreek seeds, let it cook a bit, and then next the cumin, stir that well. And then next we're adding the dry chilies, followed by the curry leaves. So once the dry chilies are puffed up a bit, we add the asafoetida or perengayam powder. Now we can add the tempering to the Inji Puli mixture and give it a good stir. Then let it cook further a bit. Wow, I can get the rich aroma of the spices in the Inji Puli now. Now we're going to turn off the flame and let this whole thing cool down. May take about at least 8 hours to completely cool down. Then we are going to store it in glass containers, and some of it we'll give away to family members and some for our daily use. You know, sometimes I've even kept this Inji Puli in the fridge for up to about a year. Inji Puli is a wonderful accompaniment to most vegetarian meals. Even if you have to eat a dal porridge when you're sick, eating Inji Puli with it will make it more delicious and palatable. You can even use it as spreads for breads and also as dips for crackers. Because it has got all the taste that the tongue craves for, you won't get any after meal cravings. Moreover, the crunchy ginger in it helps in proper digestion and prevents gas and bloating. It's amazing how our ancestors created menus combining such ingredients which are perfect for our good health. I'm most thankful to my mom who has guided me to make this condiment today. She has passed on many healthy traditional recipes, and I'm most grateful to her for inculcating healthy nutritional habits while growing up. So do try cooking this wonderful condiment and post your comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video, and make sure you are subscribed to Arogya Ayur.